This playthrough is rated T for teen.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Greetings and salutations, viewers. We're back here with another episode of Ys, the Oath of Felghana. In the last episode, we went through the lava pool rooms because Chester kicked us in there, but we were able to survive with our skills as well as the fireworm gem that allowed us to survive the hot flashes of this place. And now we must go to the abandoned mine to find out more information about those statues and what's going on. And Dogi's run off to go find his master again, even though it wasn't the whole point of him leaving before. But anyway, we need to go back to the lava runes. Well, we'll have to do some backtracking eventually when we get more abilities, which thanks to the feather, we'll be able to do this easier. Thanks, Elena. I knew you were useful in some way or fashion. But the reason I'm going back here now is because there's an item I missed because I accidentally misjumped right before we run to Chester again. Yeah, you're supposed to use the wind amulet to jump over, but I accidentally didn't hit the jump button, so whoops. Oh well. Alright, let's charge up. Alright, make sure not to get knocked off. Not that's happened to me before. But yeah, we get 12 Referral here, so that's why I wanted to go back. So, alright, let's head back to town. Because we still gotta talk to everyone in town, see what they're all about, so. See what new information we can get, so. And I think last episode we upgraded our equipment. Yeah, I got the large shield and plate mail. Now there is an achievement for maxing out all your equipment, so at some point you probably want to do that if you're achievement hunting. Like get it to all the 3rd level and stuff like that, but. Hey Adol, I heard you were heading into the dark depths of the old abandoned mine. Your adventurer types certainly are a crazy bunch. You just keep on taking on one quest after another, helping anyone and everyone. It's positively inspirational. Makes you wonder if there are other adventures in this world where Adol's the only one. Gonna be crazy down there though, I'll bet. I mean, the quarry monsters infested to begin with, but the abandoned mine's been untouched by human hands for many, many years. Don't let your guard down. Long ago, the people of Felghana were strong believers in a religion known as Deo Anima. I don't know much about it, but the basic idea is that all things inanimate or otherwise have a spiritual presence. It sounds like a pretty interesting belief system, to be honest. I mean, it promotes respect for, well, everything. Like Buddhism or something like that. Nothing wrong with the church we've got now, though. Our clergy are tops. Nicest people in the world. Totally not watching me right now. Still makes you wonder what happened to all the followers of Deo Anima. What could cause the entire religion to die? Well, I mean, people not understanding it or whatever, you know? Oh, no, the religion's completely gone, which begs the question, what happened to it? Well, it got taken out. Okay, that's the same, so, whoops. Okay, wait. Okay, so, let's talk to everyone, see what they have to say. You know this island out in Sienna Bay? There used to be a small village there a long time ago, but one day some kind of epidemic broke out and that was the end of them. Isn't that just horrible? Really makes you think. Never know what tomorrow may bring. That's true, man. It could get hit by a truck for all we know. There was once a thriving civilization on the island of Sienna Bay. A small one, mind you, but still. Then one day some kind of epidemic broke out and that was the end of them. Really makes you think, doesn't it? Yeah, it makes you think about what could be the next step. I went to the castle sign for service, but there was a white knight there who turned me away at the gate. A little ponce had a hell of an attitude. Thought he was the cat's meow or something, smart bastard. And he wasn't the only one, no siree. Before he showed up, some other soldier boy kept trying to turn me away. Guess he couldn't handle me alone. I told them both where they could go and what they could do there. They left. May not look it, but I actually worked as a mercenary in Garm before I came here. You know, you seem like you've been around a fair share of the world, too, am I right? You probably heard all manner of mercenary stories from all over Europa. Then, there was this one guy. No matter how overwhelming the odds may have been, if he was with you, you won. Period. Here he calls this place his home, which is part of why I came. We keep an eye out for him. No eye so far. His name is, hell, it's on the tip of my tongue. Burgard, what is this? It's Burr something. Burr, it's cold in here. Huh. What was I saying again? Yeah, at least my son can still grow up to be a proud man. I'll just live my life vicariously through him, I guess. Oof. Yeah, a lot of parents tend to do that sometimes. You know, try as I might, I just can't bring myself to believe all the rumors floating around about Chester. He and Elena first came here over 12 years ago. Mayor Edgar took them in since they lost both their parents. Since all they had was each other, more or less, Chester was always really good to Elena. Always looked out for her. He was a clever young man and really knew his way around his sword. Sometimes helped Edgar with his duties, too. He once told me he was going to make this town just as he could, shock the hell out of Dogi when he came back. We all believed Chester would make us proud someday. I'll keep hoping he'll change his mind about all this nonsense and come back home to Elena. We'll see about that. Okay. Just a condensed version.
Fine mess we've got here in Felghana, no? Chester's the big shocker for me. He's had a dignified air about him ever since he was a child. We always suspected that he might be the son of a nobleman or some such thing, but there's nothing noble about Memoire. Dogi, on the other hand, was a total mess as a child, and look at him now. ... Though I suppose I can't really compare since I know nothing at all about Chester's life before Redmont. The events of his distant past could hold the missing puzzle piece that gives valid context to all his actions. ... But then, what do I know? The more I think about it, the more I realize just how pointless it is to think about it.
Yeah, don't think about things, just let things flow. Chester's the big shocker for me. Oh, does he say the same thing? Oh. Though I suppose I can't really say much since I know nothing all about his life before Redmont, other than being a, orphan or whatever. Antonio's not in his room. No one's in there. As it should be. Yeah, let's see where everyone's at. Oh, there's Elena. Adol. Ada's been through a lot, so please try to look past her gruff attitude. She's really nice, very nice person. She recently lost her grandson, Bob. He was killed in a quarry accident shortly before he arrived. A bridge collapsed beneath his feet. He was still just an apprentice when it happened. All the other miners spent weeks looking for him, but no one ever found any trace, not even any of his equipment. And Ada's been shut away in her house ever since. I've tried everything to cheer her up, but she's inconsolable. I think it's partially because Bob's parents were killed in a quarry accident too. Ouch, talk about fate or something like that. Ada's been like a mother to Bob ever since, and then the same thing just happens again. Life can be so unfair. It's probably wouldn't have hit her so hard either if they just found his body or even just one of his belongings. Well, you know what they say in stories, if you don't see the body. Bob and I were about the same age, and I always thought of him as a little brother. I never had. I really miss him. Up until Bob was taken, Ada was a truly kind, caring old woman. Sad to see what grief can do to a person. Yeah, grief does a lot to people. I'm sorry, Elena. You always come visit me, and all I ever do is sour up that pretty face of yours with my never any grief. But you have a sort of grief all on your own now, child. You needn't worry about me. You do what you have to do. Elena's such a wonderful young woman. I can't believe Chester would just up and leave such a sweet girl behind without a single word. Yeah, Chester's a jerk. Yeah, that's just all there is to it. Oh yeah, we already talked to the mayor. My son and his idiot friends have gone to the quarry to open up the abandoned mine for you. Make sure you thank them. That shaft was sealed up back when I was still head miner. After we exhausted all the ore, the place became a death trap. Lots of hollow rock and pitfalls and such. Rotting wood now, I surmise. I do remember that mural, though. We had no idea what it was, so we felt it best to just let sleeping dogs lie and kept our distance. You know, now that I think about it, couldn't be. Just ignore this babbling old man, if you would. That shaft was sealed up back when I was still head miner. After we exhausted all the ore, the place became a death trap. Lots of hollow rock, pitfalls, and such. Oh. Never mind. I thought he had extra dialogue. My bad. Sorry. Sometimes it looks like it's about to be new, and then it isn't new. And then you're like, why I oughta. So, is it true that Chester's gone to work for the Count? Can't believe someone of his moral standards would ever serve under such a corrupt man. He used to be Mayor Edgar's aide. The two of them were kindred spirits. And he always detested the Count, even more than the rest of us. Elena and Edgar must have both been mortified to learn of this. Mayor Edgar was like a father to him and Elena, raising them ever since they were brought here as orphans. Huh. So why is he acting like this? So is it true that Chester's gone to work for the Count? He always detests the Count even more than the rest of us. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I'm trying to see if Edgar has any extra dialogue that I missed. Okay. Nothing from that. Nothing here. That's his room. Don't go into his room. Don't be a jerk, Adol. Let's see. Elena's not there. Apparently, the local Felghana is a nobleman from the Roman Empire. I'd love to have a Roman noble sponsor my work here, but I know next to nothing about Count Memoire. His name was never once come back up in Rom. Referral aside, Felghana is really a pretty remote, inconsequential place when it comes right down to it. Something tells me it wasn't stationed here for the glory. Nope, it's for something else. I'd love to have a Roman noble sponsor my work here, but I know next to nothing about Count Memoire. Oh, okay. Alright, anyone else to talk to before we go? Ah, the kids are playing. Oop.
Come on, Hugo, hurry up. Remember, you're the daddy, okay?
What?
I'll be the mommy, the pig cards will be cute little babies.
Okay.
Heck, cute, aren't they? It's my job to take care of these here pig cards, and I'm proud to say they never once gotten sick of my watch. I take my job seriously, like an adult. It's my job to... a lot of adults don't take their job seriously, so... You're more respectable than those folks are, so... Alright, I guess we got everything we do, so... Okay. Alright, let's head on out. Now, we could go to the abandoned mine. However, there's, this game actually has side quests we can do. So let's head to the castle. So let's take a look at our map. So we want to head on to Valdestine Castle. So there are going to be some stronger enemies on the way there. And on the... Yeah, now that we've gotten to this part of the game, the enemies have now gotten a little bit stronger. So that way the open world is not just a, you know, a walk in the park, so. Oh. Yeah, these guys have shoot out more bulbs. So you have to watch out, so. There you go. Oh yeah, let's see. Now that we have the option to teleport, where's the... no, we already have double tap. Okay, I guess we're good on that. I was trying to check to see if there was something else I could do. Nope, I guess we're good. Okay. Might as well try to fight these guys for the experience. Ow. There we go. Keep going north. Nah, west is a travel ability, but I don't want to. You know what? Actually, let's go. Let's go to it. The west area is a dead end for now, but it does have a travel monument, and this will save us some time. So. So might as well activate it. Because we can't do anything about it right now, as you can see here. Yeah, even with our wind abilities, we can't do anything about it. However, will we do it? Who knows? Alright. Yeah, just, yeah, it's just easy to get some early experience while you're at it, you know? Oh, right, that's an herb, so. Yeah, this is where Dogi and Adol appeared in the beginning of the game. Yeah, too bad we can't teleport here though, so. Yeah, let's go down this way. Because there's a urn down this way. Give us a little bit of extra gold. 100 gold, I believe. Yep, 100. Yeah, there's the boat. Somehow it's still there. You know, we could just leave this place. No? Okay. Just end the adventure right now. And Adol left like a coward. The end. That'd be funny if they had an ending like that in this game, so. Alright, let's use that so we can activate the talisman. Alright, and here we are at Valdestine Castle. Who are these people?
Andre, if you'd been watching the gate like you were supposed to, this would never have happened. Were you slacking on the job again? Sleeping, maybe?
Well, what, so this is my fault now? He shouldn't have been out of the castle unattended in the first place.
Hello, sir. I'm sorry to bother you at random, but have you seen a little boy around here by any chance? A boy in formal attire.
Adol considered the question for a moment, then shook his head.
Oh, okay. Thanks anyway. I just don't know what to do. That poor boy is out there, all alone. You, sir, You appear to be a traveling swordsman, are you not? If you should come across a young boy in your travels, would you be so kind as to escort him back to this castle?
Nah.
I understand. You must have matters of your own to attend to. I just don't know what to do. That poor boy is out there, all alone.
No, we want to do this, and this is admissible.
It's you again, sir. Have you reconsidered? Will you assist in recovering the young master?
Yeah, you can't miss this quest. It's not major, but it does 100%
If
the
you should
game.
come across a young boy...
Alright, hold on. I want to say no again.
I understand. I just don't know what...
See if the guy has something to say. Look, man, Lord Memoire is not someone you can just talk to. If he finds out his boy's gone missing, well, suffice to say, I'll be demoted from above ground to below, so help a guy out, won't you? We want to talk to him to add these two to our list of characters for unlocking the achievement.
It's
Okay.
if you should come across...
Yep.
Thank you very much, sir. You're very kind. The young master seems to have slipped past the guards and is likely lost and alone in these dangerous lands. Anything you can do to find him and confirm his safety would be most appreciated.
I can do that.
The young master seems to have slipped past the guards and is likely lost alone in this dangerous lands. Anything you can do to find him and confirm his safety would be most appreciated.
If he's not found before the count learns of his absence, you better believe heads are gonna roll. Ugh. Come on, man, my life is at stake here. Seriously, don't know Lord Memoire. Please find the boy. Why do I want to help the guy who's causing all this trouble? Wait. Alright, so where he's at is we have to go to the outside the Ilburn ruins. Now, the problem with this is that this guy requires protection. So let me go ahead and save it, because if he dies, yeah, we can't, well, I'll show you.
Who are you, mister?
Adol told the boy that a maid from the castle had been looking for him, and had...
Oh, really? After I followed Father all this way, seems a shame to go back now. All right. If I resist, I'll just get in more trouble. You may escort me back to the castle. And thank you.
Now we're escorting the boy. Great
If
escort.
you've forgotten your way, the castle is to the north along the main road. You really can't miss it. I'll follow your lead.
Oh boy, escort quests, great. But yeah, this guy has his own life bar and no warping. So unfortunately, we have to fight everything we run across. So the best way to do it is to use Fireball. Yeah, we can't run too far away because if we do, he takes forever. So we want to just hit stuff from far away. For some enemies, I would just say use your Fireball spell. That way, Kristoff doesn't get too close, like when it comes to certain monsters and stuff like that. So, yeah, don't. It's better just not to run. Actually, I probably wouldn't even fight everything. Ah, nuts! Shoot. Well, that's not good. Yeah, let him. I got too close to the planet because I got too hyper. Oh no! Back up. Okay. I was hoping to do it without him taking any damage, but you know, what can you do about that, so. Okay. Well, no! Whew. Actually, kind of surprised. There we go. Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Yeah, problem is the boy just likes getting way too close to me, which, I mean, that's the point, but still. Okay. There we go. Alright. That could have been better.
Master Kristoff, you're safe! I was so worried about you. I keep telling you how dangerous it is to leave the castle with all these monsters about. Please, try to listen. Do you know how upset I would be if anything were to happen to you?
Fran, I'm sorry. I just wanted to see where Father was going. He never plays with us anymore. I barely even see him.
You were chasing after the Count, then? Oh, I understand. I'll keep quiet about this. Just don't do it again, okay?
Well, at least he's back, safe and sound. You just literally saved my neck.
Really now? If you hadn't been goofing off on the job, this never would have happened in the first place.
Fine, fine. I'll admit it. I should have been more careful. I'm sorry. Anyway, we shouldn't keep the lady of the manor waiting, right? She's been rather worried herself, after all.
Oh, yes, you're absolutely right. Adol, I believe my lady would wish to thank you personally, if you've the time to spare. Please, won't you join us inside?
I mean, I've got to say, okay, sure. I believe the Countess has kept this little incident a secret from Lord Memoire, and thank God for that. If he found out that we allowed his son to leave the castle unescorted, he'd have our necks. Ordinarily, the castle's off limits to commoners, especially outsiders, but this is a special order directly from the Countess. Consider yourself lucky. Alright, I just need that extra dialogue, so. Well, at least we get a chance to go inside the castle early, huh? Well, I only looked away for a moment, he somehow slipped past me. Thank you so much for bringing him back. I can't tell you what a savior you've been to us. Well, they should be out shortly. I apologize for making you wait. Yeah, might as well take a look around before anything. The traps we had installed throughout the castle seem wildly unnecessary, but I suppose Lord Memoire knows best. Though I probably shouldn't have mentioned that to an outsider, so let's just say I didn't, okay? Yeah, that's... I wonder if we have to go to this castle at some point later in the game. The clock tower was recently added to the castle, built right off the chapel. It's ostentatious, even by Roman standards. I was rather shocked when I first saw it, but after getting to know Lord Memoire's better, it all makes sense. Huh.
Presenting the Lady of the Castle.
You are the swordsman who brought my son home, are you not? From the bottom of my heart, I give you my thanks.
Oh, neat! His hair is so red, it looks like his head is on fire. Hey, what's his name?
Oh, right. I forgot to ask.
Of course you did.
My name is Elizabeta. I am betrothed to Count Memoire, the lord of this land. These are our children, Alice and Christoph. May I have your name?
Adol politely introduced himself.
Master Adol, then. By your hand, my son has been safely returned to my care. I haven't the words to express my appreciation, but please, accept this gift as a small token of it.
And she gives us the Agate brooch, or Agate brooch? Anyway, or brooch. It allows monsters to drop more items, so, which is nice.
I've never seen an adventurer before. You're really handsome.
Yeah, maybe in 10 or 20 years, lady. Yeah, Adol just having all the ladies just fall for him, no matter who they are.
I'm sure you must have all sorts of stories to tell.
Yes, I'd like to hear some tales of adventure as well. Won't you tell us of your heroic deeds, Mr. Adol? It seems you've piqued their curiosity. And mine as well, I must admit. Might you be willing to join us for dinner, Master Adol? My children seem to have taken quite a shining to you.
My Lady Elizabeta, may I inquire as to what you are doing?
Chester!
Chester!
Good afternoon, Master Christoph, Mistress Alice.
Sir Stoddard.
It is excellent that Master Christoph has been found. However, we cannot allow suspicious individuals in the castle.
This man saved my son. I feel that we should accord him our trust, lest we...
Count Memoire has deferred the castle's security and defensive duties to me, milady. Please understand, I am only doing what I must to fulfill those duties.
Very well. You may proceed.
Have you lost your mind? You would dare show your face here after what transpired in the ruins? I suggest you get out of here before Lord Memoire sees you.
That was a little awkward, but anyway, let's check out the brooch here. Yeah, exquisite quality with a gem blessed by a priest coaxes enemies to drop more items. So, Sir Chester Stoddart, he's the man to avoid right now. If his eyes meet mine, I'm pretty well screwed. Counting the seconds before the end of my shift and praying I'll make it all the way to the end. Ouch. But anyway, all right, let's go grab some items before we go back to the plot. Oh, by the way, for saving Kristoff, you get that's the last time kid achievement. If you save him once on each difficulty, so you have to play through the game 6 times to get that. But that's one of the achievements throughout the game. So, all right, let's head to the T-grade quarry. Let's go to the storehouse. We're trying to grab some items that we missed. So, okay. Let's go a couple of rooms over. Yeah, most of these guys we can one-shot now, so. Oh wait, no, it was this way. Yeah, remember that one item we saw like a long time ago? So, whoops. Wrong one. Yeah, let's see what that is now. And here we get Bob's pendant? Wait, isn't Bob the guy that was supposed to have died? Anyway, we also destroy this and we get 600 we get 600 gold there, so alright. Let's go back to Redmont now to go talk to Ada. Alright. And you probably don't have to do this, but it makes the next area really, really easy, so this is why I'm doing it, so. Or it makes it a little more tolerable. Not that it's super hard, but. Okay, I'll just see if she got anything different. Yeah, I found Bob's stuff. Oh yeah, let me show off what it says there. A ceramic pendant miraculously still intact. The engravings read, "We love you, Bob." Aw.
Oh, that pendant. May I see it? Oh, it is. It really is. Bob. I'm certain of it. This was my grandson's pendant.
Adol gave Bob's pendant to Ida.
Thank you. You really searched for this? Just for me? I'm so sorry for my earlier behavior. Seeing a young man like you brought up a lot of painful memories. It just hurt so much. I didn't want to know you, because then, if you got killed too, well, at any rate, I do beg your forgiveness. You're an adventurer, are you not? Please, allow me to give you something as a token of my thanks.
She gives us the Nightfire gem, which allows us to see in very dark places.
I got that from one of the Genos Island natives back when I was just a girl. It can bring light to the very darkest of places. And not just light, but truth as well. It's said that anything exposed to it will reveal its true form. I have no need for its powers, though. Bob's pendant is far more precious to me, but you could use it, no?
Well, yeah, I could. That'll help me in the next area, actually, so. Adventuring must seem like something of a dream job, but you get into a lot of dangerous situations, I'll bet. I imagine your parents must worry about you constantly. Well, you're welcome to stop by whenever you like. I appreciate the company. I don't think we've ever heard about Adol's parents ever in the franchise. Not that it's a big major plot point, it's just one of those things you think about. Alright, let's get some more treasure before we head out. So we want to go back to the Tigray Quarry, and we want to go to the depths. Alright, let's head over this way. Now we just avoid everyone. Well, actually I could show it off. More enemies here. There we go. Yeah, look how much stuff they're dropping. Holy crap. Yeah, definitely worth getting this thing, huh? Yeah, there's some treasure. Want to get the 1 gold. Don't have to fight everything, because I'll be fighting stuff on the way here anyway, so. Actually, I probably don't even need to. Probably didn't even need to jump now that I think about it, but. There you go. Ah, gold. Must grab gold. Even though it's only 5 gold. I don't care. They try to attack me. Gross. Alright, yeah, remember this thing? So. Yeah, be careful that guy doesn't knock you off. Alright, anyway. Yeah, we get 8 Referral here, which will help us for upgrades and stuff like that. Alright, let's teleport to the Ilburn Ruins. We want to go outside. And there was that one torch that had a platform we could get to, so we had to run through quite a bit to get in. So, yeah, unfortunately there's not a closer place to go to, so, oh well. Actually, I don't know why I'm fighting them. They're not really gonna drop much anyway, so. Maybe I'll fight them on the way, I guess. Yeah, they're not even doing any damage to me anymore, so. Yeah, just run past them. Let's swap to the fire here. Ow. Okay, so some of them can hurt me. Alright, here. Whoa! Yeah, I'm trying to fight all these monsters here. Or not. There we go. There we go. Anyway, we get 600 gold in here from the urns. And then we also get... Yeah, 20 Referral. Nice. Okay. Now, do I want to go and upgrade my stuff? It's a little pricey, though. It's like 300 gold per upgrade. Nah. I don't think it's necessary. It's a bit pricey at the time anyway, so... Alright, back to the Tigray Mines, and we want to go to the storehouse one, so... Alright, let's save it again. And there's the door there. We had to run all the way here to keep the monsters from getting us. I thought my butter-loving heart was going to explode out of my chest. Pretty sure I used up my quota of courage for this life. Now I have none left. I'm hungry and scared. Because he's fat. You know, butter's actually not bad for you as long as you have grass-fed butter. Account's planning something, and whatever it is clearly not for our benefit anyway. So don't think of this as a journey alone. Don't think of us as a journey alone, Adol. We're all in this together. We'll help you in any way we can. Unfortunately, I think this is as far as we can accompany you, at least for the moment. It's much darker than we expected in there, and the monsters are more ferocious than any others we've seen. If you can find anything to help light your way, it'd probably make your job a whole lot easier. Okay. Yeah, we already got that, though. Where have you been, Adol? We've been waiting for you. As you can see, this is the entrance to the abandoned mine. The mural is somewhere inside. From what my old man used to tell me, they also found a really strange rocky mound down there at the bottom. I asked him if it could have just been a huge chunk of Referral, but he said no. It's apparently green and crystalline. No clue what that could be. It doesn't sound like anything I've ever seen before, to be honest. What's more, it's apparently pulsed rhythmically like a human heart, and it was so hard it couldn't even be chipped. I swear the old man's going senile sometimes, but he seemed pretty serious about this, so I'm betting it's real. Whatever it is, or was, it might be in some way related to those statues, so I figured it was worth mentioning. Well, thanks for that. Okay. Well, just making sure anyway, so. Yeah, look at it, it's pretty dark. However, we do have an item for that, so. Let me go on to the... So, we don't need the fireworm amulet anyway, so. Yeah, there we go. See, it's a lot better in terms of lighting. I mean, not that we couldn't handle it, it's just, you know. Uh-oh, got some new monsters here. Slimes. You think we would find slimes earlier, you know, given the context for any RPG franchise, but that's just how it is. Okay, nice. Yeah, always be running in this game. Always be running. All right, nice. Yep. Yeah, I always gotta be using my magic too. Makes things a lot easier. Also got some other new enemies there. These dragon-like things. Must grab all items. Must do it out of habit. Cannot do it. We'll make grinding for money and stuff like that later a lot easier. So. Definitely creepy music, as you know. I mean, it's a remix of the original game, but still. Yep. Grab that item there. Yeah, this is a pretty straightforward dungeon, as you can see. Nothing too weird. You can't jump up here, silly creature. Ah! What is that thing? Thing's scary, man. But yeah, it just pops up in the round trying to, you know, not ask you a question there. But anyway, if we go over here, there's the mural.
I speak to thee of a being who came from beyond the sea and defiled this land. We must pray for its erasure from this world, so that future generations may know true peace. With vortices of purest malice, it twists the living into monsters most vile and deranged. Its inhuman powers are enough to subjugate even the lords of the spirit world. Indeed, the mightiest of them turn to dust in its wake, leaving Felghana to rot. Truly, it is a devil, for no hand of man could wreak such despair. Its name, Galbalan. I am Genos. I am a warrior from the west, brought here through divine providence. I sought to sever the devil's grasp on this land, but my sword could only divide it and seal it within the holy treasures. Yet even now, the machinations of the wicked threaten to reunify those heinous remnants. Swordsman, thou art to be my successor. I grant thee a measure of my strength,
And we get the mission tablet from Genos here.
Adol's body began overflowing with a newfound strength. Adol gained the double jump ability.
He broke physics. Holy crap. Yeah, now we can double jump. So yeah, you saw a couple areas in the game where we couldn't get to. Now we can double jump, so yay. Now we can do like a down thrust ability will be a lot more effective now that we have the double jump. So it'll perform significant increases for stunning people too. If you're playing the
treasures number 4 in total. 2 lie herein. 1 lies amidst hellish brimstone, and the last sits high atop a mountain. Thou must make haste, swordsman. The resurrection is nigh.
Suddenly, Adol's surroundings became deathly quiet. Then the mysterious voice could be heard no longer.
Now, if you're playing the PSP version, double jumping will allow you to improve like your boost gauge will fill up twice as fast, and you can use it more often, but not in this version. So, same with the travel monument. There's also in the PSP version, there's like a quick button for activating the travel monument or something like that, but they took it out of this version. Yeah, just doing double jump like this. And here we get some drought and stuff like that. Yeah, we still have to use the wind thing, but not as often. Now that we can, depending on what we were doing over here, so. Yeah. Ow! I might have to actually do that all over again. Alright, let's go. Ah, no! No! I didn't mean to do that. No! Well, that was fun. I fell all the way down there and I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Well, make our way back up, I guess. Great. Or not. Probably easier just to teleport back. Well, we can do it. I was trying to make it up there, but I don't think I'll be able to. Nope, I'll have to go the other way around. Yeah, I made a mistake getting up there. Oh, wait. Oh. It was a little bit further. Whoops. Alright. I thought I was on the right ledge, but I realized I hadn't jumped far enough. Okay, now we can do it. I mean, I probably could have made that jump without that, but... Oh! Dang it. Good thing for our item drops, they're consistent. Now, you gotta be careful, man. Everyone's dropping everything today. Ow, ow! Stop it! Jerk. No. Hey, if we destroy this chest, we get 1,000 gold. Yes. And over here we get... Yeah, 50 Referral ore. Holy cow. Alright. We're raking in the money and the Referral ore, and it still won't be enough. Alright, let's drop all the way down here. Now let's just destroy this one for 700 gold. Yeah, it took some damage. Now I need some healing. Give me the heals. Funny how it's like supposed to drop all this stuff now, and now it's not dropping the stuff I want. Okay, well, anyway. Well, we'll get some stuff dropped. Ow! Aha! There we go. Now we're fixing the gas. Now until I get hit again. Nice. I keep letting him hit me or something like that, so. Oh, nice, we gained a level. I forgot a new monster here. I'll just look it up later. Actually, I probably should do that before we beat the game, just to look up what the actual monster names are and everything like that. That guy's a big one, though. A big man. Alright, then another chest where we get 500 gold. Watch out. No. Yeah, that level really increased our defenses, so that's how levels work in most of these games where, you know, a lot of our stats increase quite a lot as we gain a level. And here we get 25 revolver for this one. You can't jump up here, Oni man. Ow. Okay, sorry, I made fun of your mom. Jimmy, Christin. No, that was pretty dangerous. Ah, that guy's scary, man. That guy was going fast. Holy crap. Alright, nothing else. What the? Floating jellyfish! Well, they were in the last game. Oh. Dang it. Can't really hit them. I really don't remember these guys being that hard to hit, but apparently they are. There we go. Who knew he was just a big stupid jellyfish? You don't get to use that line too often. I wish we could all use the big stupid jellyfish line. Ow! Crap. That's not good. Might have to run back to the old area and heal. Or fight some weaker creatures. Because I'm about to die, actually. Whew, okay. Ow. Uh-oh, nope. Didn't realize I was taking so much damage. Holy crap. Ah, come on, man. Really? Drop heals. Drop the heals. You're supposed to drop everything, but you're not dropping what I want. Oh, thank goodness. Now, if only you could drop more heals. That would be great. If you could come in on Sunday, that'd be great. Maybe I should have upgraded my equipment. Well, I can always teleport back. The benefit of the, you know, the quick travel. So you're gonna go back at any time, except boss rooms, of course. I mean, I hate grinding for HP, but I kind of have to do it because I'm out of it. I kind of still wish you could buy herbs. There we go. Might be good. I'd rather have a full contingency before we go. I'm not trying to grind for experience. Just trying to get heals. There we go. Okay, now we can go back down. Might just avoid. There we go. Ah. Well, it's just because he was hitting me so many times and I was already pretty low, so. Oh no, stay away from me. Stay away from the Adol. Alright, now we got another. Phew. Uh-oh. Ah! Ow! Anyway. There we got the second emerald, so that improve our magic. Alright. Head over this way. Down the stairs, down the stairs. Yeah, right here we get more item drops, so. Oh, nice, another level. We'll be able to survive a little bit easier. Actually, I think those guys are supposed to be called like Durandels or something like that. Something like that. Oh, I pressed the boost button. I keep forgetting to actually use my boost. I almost forget I have it sometimes, to tell you the truth. So, oh well. Okay, more Durandels here. I didn't realize how annoying those jellyfish would be, so. Oh wow, I stunned him. That's funny. Oh. I thought I had that jump there, but apparently not. There we go. Alright. That gets us 700 gold, I believe, so. Alright, whoops. Okay. Ah. Watch out, man. Watch out. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can make this. So we want to just double jump here. Ah, nuts. Yeah, try that again. Oops. Ah, nope, nope, nope. Yeah, this is reminiscent of that one room. Remember that from the, oops. Ow. Nuts. Stupid jellyfish. I'm trying to stay away from them. And hopefully they'll drop a heal, but nope, no heal. Oh, come on! Nuts. Oh, this is bad. This is actually really bad. I might have to teleport back to the previous area. I wonder if I can. Ah. Whew. Okay. Well, at least we get the revolver here, so. Nope. Stay away from me, man. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, I kind of get super close. Maybe I could do it without a... There we go. But anyway, here we get. A Katol elixir. Alright, let's use that. Give us some HP. Oh, there's the mission tablet. A stone tablet detailing the Galaban incident of yore atop a fresco of a lone swordsman. Maybe let's use this item. Phew. Yeah, I wish that... I really wish you got full HP for that, but no about that. I hate to like have to go all the way back just because I messed up too many times on jumps, but I guess we'll see what happens. Of course, there's Durandells here. Ah. Okay, so if we can. Oh no! No! Stay away from me, man. Stay away from the summon. Oh Lord. No! Now I have to make my way all the way back here. Alright, I'll see you in a second, folks. Alright, we're back here again. Yeah, you have to go through the whole dungeon if you die. It's really annoying. But, you know, that's just the challenge of these dungeons, I guess. Ah, nuts! No. Not again. There we go. Okay. Alright. Stay up on top. Yeah, that was really annoying that we died. Oh, we're almost at the end of this thing, too. Like, dying almost at the very end, which is really annoying. Just because I got a bit unlucky with the herb drops. Gotta love when that happens, so. Ow. There we go. Okay, so we need to get up here. There we go. We're just getting a revolver up the wazoo. Holy crap. Yeah, so now we can upgrade our equipment for sure. Yeah, at this point, I'll just, since we're almost at the end of this place anyway, so. Oops. Yeah, that's, oh. I could use the experience, but I'm a little frustrated from the. Ow! Stop it! You guys are super annoying. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there's a rock here. It's a rock. Alright, let's finally get to the... Oh, thank you. Oh, boy. Well, we finally made our way right down the end of this, or the end of this mine or whatever. It was a tough battle. I had to do it twice. But what awaits us at the end of this thing? Is it going to be an entity of scariness and crystalline danger? And what awaits us after this fact? What no information will we learn? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Ys, the Oath of Felghana. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.